Good day, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to paint Ultramarines, and here's the model finished, and I'm going to show you how to paint up in this standard. And I hope you're going to like this tutorial, so don't forget to like and subscribe. I primed the model with some brown primer, but you can use anyone, and I'm going to use Caldera Sky to base coat the entire model. And I also have left some of the parts unglued, make it easier to apply the colors later. And as usual, thin down the paint with a bit of water, and I just slap it on. Don't make sure you not get too thick layer, and yeah, you can take a few layers to get the strong blue color. And yeah. Now I have based the armor. I will now use Blackenhoff Nightshade, and just apply it to the recesses of the model. And sometimes I'm a little lazy, so I do it all over the model, but try to cover as much recess as you can and avoid the rest of the armor panels. Make it easier for yourself. After the shade has dried, I'm gonna go back with the same base color and remove all the mistakes I did, and just leave the recesses dark. And use a brush after the size of the area paint. Otherwise, just be careful. Now I'm gonna use some lead belcher, and I paint up all the weapons parts and the joints in the armor and the cables on his chest, backpack, ecbonic arms, and vents. So basically all metal parts you want to be metal, you paint up in this color. Since I paint the second company, I will paint the chest and the shoulder pads, the trim of the shoulder pads, parts of the skulls, and on the Marines in the Retributor armor. And I'm gonna take like 2 layers to get the strong color, and take my time around, make sure I don't do any mistakes, and if so, I just repaint with some more blue at this stage. I apply some some scarlet to the lenses of the Marines and putty seal the backs at least, and I use a small brush and careful to get on the already painted areas, and just be careful. Just notice my non-oil is almost empty, and anyway, I'm gonna shade all the metal parts and some parts of the red it is, and I'm careful so I get it on the rest like usual. And yeah. Now it's time to use some aggressive shade, and I use it all over the gold, and yeah, not much more to say. Just apply it as I did with the non-oil. After shading, we now paint up the weapons casing with some Abaddon black. I thin down the paint with a bit of water, and I use my medium brush to apply the paint. As usual, I try to be careful so I don't get all over the already painted areas. I now highlight all the gold parts with Retributor armor again, and I thin down it with a bit of water, and a little bit clumsy here, so I just throw everything on the table, and try to leave some of the wash in the recesses. And yeah, hopefully you like that way of painting. Now it's time to highlight all the red parts and I used Ulsan Scarlet to do that since I washed it last time. And try to be careful and use my fine brush to do this. And yeah, be careful when you do this. And we're gonna highlight it a bit further by using some crosshair orange into the lenses, and I just leave the back seal red. That's it was with Evil Sun, and I try to be with dot in the eye. Time to use some rhino's hide and paint up all the leather parts, like the belt and the ammo pouches, and I cannot remember what it's called. To put the weapon in, and yeah, careful knifing down the paint as usual. I will now wash all the leather parts, and as you can see, I have bought a new 9 oil, so ready to go all in again. And yeah, now use Valeus bronze green and paint up the hand grenade on his pouch belt thing. And yeah, I have not finished down. It's just a little thick, but dry thin. I like this color. Now I'm gonna use non-oil to shade the grenade. And yeah, nothing special here. Just red from the pot on the brush to the model. I'm gonna use some Vallejo Russian uniform, and I'm gonna highlight the grenade with it. And I use my smallest brush I have, and carefully try to highlight it. Time to highlight the leather. Use some Dumble brown, and it took me like 3 times to say that correct. And a bit tired. And it's a fine brush to do this. And yeah, careful as usual. Try to get the thin line. Now we're gonna use some the bone and finish off the beauty seal. Or yeah, beauty seal, so that we can finish off this model. Gonna take a few layers and I thin down the paint. Last but not least, we're gonna use some Seraphine Sepia shade and apply it to the paper of the beauty seal, and use a thin layer. And as you see in the video, I get to do too much, but I'm gonna remove some of it later. And after that, the model is done, and I hope you like this.